scholars. This is Catherine R. Victorio from Group 3 to present to you the American colonization in the Philippines and its significant impact on the development of science education in the country. This discussion also highlights the development of science and technology in the Philippines during the American period. I will show you the timeline beginning from 1898 up to 1934 before Commonwealth government is established in our country. Let us begin in 1901. On January 21, 1901, the Philippine Commission promulgated Act No. 74. This created the Department of Public Instruction in the Philippines. The Act provided the establishments of schools that will give free primary education. It used English as a medium of instruction. This is also created the Philippine Normal School, and now we call it Philippine Normal University, to train Filipino teachers. Next is in 1902. The Philippine Commission Act No. 156 was passed. This mandated the establishment of public school system in the Philippines. The act also provided for the creation of the Bureau of Education to oversee the administration and supervision of the schools. And it is also the year wherein the secondary schools were opened after a further enactment in the same year. Next in our timeline is from 1903 up to 1908. The highlight of these years is the establishment of medical and tertiary schools. In 1903, the Philippine Medical School was founded to train Filipino doctors and nurses. The school later became the University of the Philippines College of Medicine. Let us proceed in the year 1910 up to 1916. This emphasized the free public education in the Philippines. This is through the promulgation of John's Law, which recognized the right of Filipinos to free public education. This is also the period when there was the establishment of the Bureau of Science, which served as the training ground for Filipino scientists. This was intensified and enhanced further the growth of scientific research in the different established offices such as the Weather Bureau, the Bureau of Health, Bureau of Mines, Bureau of Forestry, Bureau of Agriculture, Bureau of Geodetic Survey, Bureau of Plant Industry, and the Bureau of Animal Industry. Next, in the year 1916 to 1917, John's Law is still highly adaptable to all Filipino learners to give them free access to education. It was in this period that private schools were allowed to open to cater all students because the number of enrollees became numerous. So, the Act Number 276 or the Private School Act was formulated to monitor and to maintain a general standard of efficiency in all private schools and colleges. Then, in the years 1918 to 1925, it has been noted that scholarships among students continued. Scholarships were given to attract more Filipinos to enroll courses leading to technical positions and applied sciences in the government. Selected scholars, who are also known as pensionados, were sent to American universities for postgraduate courses and training in special needs. Finally, in 1925 to 1934, the highlight of this timeline is the conduct of Monroe Survey in 1925. This is to evaluate the Philippine educational system. Surprisingly, between the public and private school, it was found out that most private schools, including those in private colleges and universities, have inadequate equipment. The schools are substandards and the teachers are mostly part-time. The result of the evaluation leads to the creation of the Office of the Private Education for the supervision of private schools. And that sums up the important events in science education in the light of science and technology in the Philippines during the American period. Together with my group mates Jason Yutan, Jerry Tamayo, and Joderon Nimes, we would like to thank you for your time to listen in our presentation.